Hi everyone! In this video, we will use slopes to identify parallel lines. Give the slope of a line that is parallel to 8x minus 14y equals negative 5. To find the slope of a line, we need to put it in the slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the intercept. So if we can solve our equation for y, we can find the coefficient in front of the x, and that's the slope. So let's go ahead and work on our equation and solve for y. To do that, we will look for all of the operations around the y and do the opposite to negate them. And we do the order of operations backwards. So in this case, we have 14 times y, and we have 8 minus the 14y. So we're going to get rid of the 8x first. And because the 8x is positive, we'll go ahead and subtract 8x. And we have to do this from both sides to keep the equal sign balanced. On the left, a positive 8x minus 8x cancels, so we're left with negative 14y. And on the right side, we have negative 8x minus 5. And we put the 8x first so that it matches our slope-intercept form, with the x being the first term. Now let's continue solving for y. Y is being multiplied by negative 14, so we'll divide by negative 14 to negate that. And again, we'll have to do that on the right side of the equation to keep the equal sign balanced. On the left, negative 14 divided by negative 14 is positive 1, and positive 1 times y is just y, so we can say that it just cancels out. And then on the left side, we have two terms, both being divided by the negative 14. So let's go ahead and separate that out so that we end up with negative 8 over negative 14x minus 5 over negative 14. Now we can go ahead and simplify. A negative divided by a negative is positive. So we have positive 8 over positive 14. And we have the x. And again, we have a negative divided by a negative, which makes positive 5 over 14. Now we're really only looking at the slope, which is our 8/14. But this isn't in simplest form. So let's go ahead and simplify our fraction 8/14. And this is y equals. And so we'll come over here, 8/14. Both 8 and 14 can be divisible by 2 because they're even. 8 divided by 2 is 4, and 14 divisible or divided by 2 is 7. So our reduced slope is 4/7. We were asked to find the slope of the line that is parallel to our line. And because parallel lines have the exact same slope, the slope of our parallel line is also 4/7. And we're all done.